next, we have the founder of the first ever NFT marketplace out of MENA. And this is going to be an interesting one for you guys. Hi, Nabil. Thanks for joining. How are you doing?
Hi, Zach. How are you? I'm doing well. And I'm very happy and excited to be here, part of this amazing lineup. I've been listening and oh my God, this is so cool.
It really is, man. I really appreciate you saying that. Can you give everyone the background in terms of how you got involved within the NFT space?
Yes, definitely. It started, we had a small platform called Arabic Indie where we were supporting independent artists. This started during the pandemic, something I was doing on the side. We have a startup studio or a small venture builder. We're doing tech stuff, but I had so many friends who are independent artists who suffered during the pandemic. No concerts, no events, no gigs, and there was no income. So we started something called Arabic Indie, where we will actually simply just selling merchandise for artists, hoping that they would make money out of it. And our motto was that majority of the profit goes to the artist themselves. Then we started knowing more about NFTs and reading and listening, and we were thinking of ways of how can we get those artists to create their NFTs and make money. And then we started to read more and find out that there is no marketplace in the region for NFTs. And this is where we decided, you know what, let's build it. And we started NiftySook.
That's amazing. On that note, can you tell the audience what exactly the NiftySook is and how they get involved?
Yes, definitely. NiftySook is an NFT marketplace, an inclusive NFT marketplace with a focus on arts at the moment. It's a cross-blockchain platform. We've just launched last week on Ethereum so far, and we are adding the other blockchains now. Tezos is coming up next, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. Our main target out of NiftySook is to give the economic control back to the hands of the creators, not into platforms. We want them to own their art, make the money out of it, get known. We want people to get paid for their work and their ideas. This is what we're trying to do.
Fantastic, man. And can you kindly tell us, how do you feel that the NFT market is changing the job market as a whole?
Of course, it's creating new jobs. People are learning new technologies to get into this. So there is the dev side, there is the business development side. There is something that happened recently this week. And I said, I have to mention this in the event. An engineer that I know who has a hobby for photography, but never thought that he would go and become a photographer because he was making money from being an engineer. And he knows that it's so difficult to get known in the field and get contracts or monetize from it. But then when he started reading and knowing about NFTs, seeing us posting about NiftySook and talking about it, we had a conversation. And I was shocked that he actually resigned, left his job, and now he's working on his photography, creating NFTs and selling them. So this also is a new way for people to get into NFTs and jobs in NFTs. It's creating a totally different universe where everything is possible.
It's creating a metaverse, isn't it?
Like it's creating the metaverse, yes. And
this
the
is it.
Itself is going to have like, oh my God, the amount of jobs that the metaverse is going to provide.
So speaking about the metaverse, what does it mean to you as a founder and CEO of an NFT company? What is the metaverse to you?
Now, I'm going to be totally honest here. I still see that there is a lot of pros for the metaverse, but there are cons as well. I'm still waiting to see how this is going to turn out. I don't want us to be, there was an old movie, I totally forgot its name, where people were, that was maybe in the 90s or early 2000s, people were actually living in the metaverse. So the movie is about people who are shopping, going to clubs, partying, etc., etc. And then suddenly the guy wakes up, leaves the house, and it's all destroyed. And Joshua says it's gamer. I think maybe it's gamer. Yeah. I totally forgot. So I don't want us to be in that space, but I still see there is a lot of potential, especially for artists, especially let's say digital artists. They had to go and go backwards with their art and print it for them to be able to show it off and sell it, although they're digital artists. Now with NFTs, they don't have to do that. They can show it digitally, sell it digitally, monetize from it, and that incentivizes them to actually give more and produce more. So I'm waiting on to see what's going to happen. I'm betting on the good side of the metaverse, and we're trying to be part of that good side of the metaverse.
That was a fantastic introduction. I really appreciate that today, Nabil. If anybody would like to get in contact, please click on the links in the description below to speak to Nabil directly and to learn more about his company. Enjoy the rest of your day, Nabil. Thanks for joining, man.
Zach.
Take care.